Well, hello, friends. Happy Friday. We've made it. We made it to the end of the week. What do you have planned for the weekend? Put it in the comments. Let's hear it. What kind of exciting things you got planned this weekend? I want to know as I am working on. There it is. There's the live. Okay, but I don't want to do that. Sharing this into the Bling Boutique eventually, hopefully. The share button is not there. It is. Share it into the Bling Boutique. Sorry, hang on, guys. Let me do this. We are live in Facebook as well as the YouTube right now. And it's the weekend, well, weekend eve. Do you call Friday a weekend? Or does your weekend begin when work is done on Friday? I want to know. I want to know. Talk to me in the comments, you guys. I'm going to turn my ring light up just a little bit. It's Friday, TGIF, and such an exciting night last night, you guys. Seriously, it was so awesome. So I'm going to talk about it because I don't know who all saw my post, but so we just had ended an incredible convention period for Park Lane Jewelry. We run it online partially because we have Park Lane in Australia, Canada, Mexico. Like, we are worldwide. We're actually the world's largest direct selling jewelry company. Don't know if people knew that, but the world's largest direct selling jewelry company because we are worldwide, which is just crazy to think about. So when we host conventions, yes, they are online because, like, look at the amount of people that we're trying to reach, to be able to teach and show and all of the things and how they can run their business, give them new ideas and all the things. It's always so fun. And I've been so honored to be a part of that for several, a handful of conventions already. So I did presenting, I did a lot of reels for convention, and so much more, which I've been trying to push out to my social medias a lot lately. So if you're like, oh my gosh, look at all the reels. I mean, because they were shown to the convention period, people, I want to show it to you guys. But so good morning, maybe if you're on the East Coast, good afternoon. For one, convention, they always have a period where we can earn recognition, where we do our top in sales, top in recruiting, and things like that. And I always strive to hit the top 50 in sales worldwide. That's always a big goal for convention. And watching the names roll across the screen last night, my husband was sitting there watching, so were my kids. I love it. It's a family thing when we do awards at home, because we watch for mom's name, and all of a sudden my name's not showing up and they're up to like number 30, and I'm like, gosh, maybe I didn't make the top 50. And then they were up to number 25, and I'm like, man, I thought I did really well during our convention period. And then I saw my name at number 21 worldwide. I have never made it to 21. Like, my mouth dropped. I'm like, holy cow. That was so fantastic. 21 worldwide, top in sales. I've been like, I think I've been 26 before, but never 21. And I have you guys to thank. My supporters, my community, everybody who purchased between November and December, because really those are the 2 months that counted for. If you purchased between November and December, you counted towards me being number 21 worldwide in sales for Park Lane Jewelry. Thank you. I cannot express that enough. I'm so grateful for you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart for helping me achieve that number. I am I am so honored, so blessed, and it was just so amazing. And then you guys, they announced the trip. Oh my goodness! All right, yes, Jen, you're live. They announced the trip announcement. Um, and I screamed and hollered and all of that when they announced the trip. Craig wasn't home yet. And I don't think my kids heard me because I was like, Costa Rica, I manifest this, you guys. I manifest you. Y'all know if you follow me live, we've been talking about the trips, and I flat out said it's a beach destination, upscale, whatever. I would love it to be Costa Rica. Did I not say that? Did I? Please, we'll have to watch the replay. But I am so excited about this destination. Like, I'm always excited about the free trips, right? I'm always game for wherever they're going to take us. But Costa Rica has a big place in my heart. And I am going to show jewelry, you guys, because I'm without a necklace right now. So, but just let me talk about this for a second. Costa Rica has a big place in my heart for multiple reasons. For one, when I first started dating Craig, he was a big world traveler. Like, at one, and not your average, like they're gonna go stay in an all inclusive, things like that. But like world traveler, meaning like he went to Japan. He went to he stayed in the jungle for a while. I forget where that's at, where he went exactly, but like Peru. Thank you. He's still here and listening. But so when we got married, he was like, let's honeymoon in Costa Rica. I'm like, all right, cool. And he goes, I tell you what, I'll plan everything and I'll just tell you what to pack and what to wear every day. I'm like, yes. Yes, please. Like, seriously, that was an amazing thing because I'm like, yeah, I want somebody else to do all that stuff for me. And I'm just in it for the experience. And we did everything that honeymoon. We did everything, meaning we well, the first thing we did is we whitewater rafted into a 5-star jungle lodge that did not have any electricity except for the main area. And that jungle lodge, I should see if it still exists because like it was 5-star. Like I'm talking just top notch, which is just mouth dropping considering they don't have any electricity. And except for in the main lodge. So when we first flew in, Craig's like, okay, you need to down pack to just this small bag. We're going to put all of our stuff. We're going to leave it with the concierge. Only bring this. Don't bring any electronics. Don't bring hair dryers. Don't bring any of that stuff. And I'm like, okay, not that I packed a hair dryer anyways, but um, he's off to go look at a car right now. You guys cross our fingers. So yeah, and then we whitewater rafted into a jungle lodge. I was like, this is exciting, you know? And then he lost his wedding ring on our way out of that 5-star lodge. He lost it whitewater rafting out of there. So funny. And then, gosh, what other things we did? We rappelled on waterfalls. We obviously went and looked at the volcanoes. We went surfing. We took surf lessons. We went surfing. I watched him try to surf after the surf lessons. That was funny. Um, and gosh, we hiked with the bullet ants. We did waterfalls. It was so fun. We did swimming in the ocean, everything you can do in Costa Rica, and by far it's had my heart since. The one last time we went there, we were, and then I'll wrap up my little stories. One last time I went there was our buddy got married to his wife out in Costa Rica, and Craig was the best man, and I was like 34 weeks pregnant. I kid you not, 34 weeks pregnant. I know some of you guys are like, you travel when you're that far along. Listen, even my doctor was like, I think you must have died in a previous life trying to give birth because my body would never give up a child without the doctor's help. So he was not worried about me, but flying home, the people on the plane, and I got 5-star treated by all of the airline staff. They're like, we're going to put her at the front of the line. We're going to give them extra room and this and that because they didn't want to stress me out because when I was flying home, I was like 35 weeks pregnant with my daughter. Don't worry. Like scheduled C-sections because like my body just never gave up a kid on its own. But I'll have to show you guys pictures. Like this is going to bring up all of the Costa Rica pictures because I have a prime one of me deep sea fishing, way pregnant, reeling in the biggest sailfish out of everybody on the boat. And hat backwards, feet in the stirrups of the fishing boat, and reeling in that sailfish, which was hard to do. Man, that was super hard. That was the hardest thing I've ever done, like deep sea fishing. And it was so big that the guys on the boat normally don't take the fish out of the water, but they looked at the way I was with how pregnant I was and the big fish, they're like, we're taking it out of the water so you can take a picture because this is unreal. Like, so I'll have to show all those pictures. However, getting back to it, you guys, it's always been a dream of mine to go back to Costa Rica and also to possibly bring my family because it just has a big place in my heart. So I am lit on fire to earn this trip and earn it early. And and you guys can help me out now. And I'm going to talk about that in a moment. So, enough about Costa Rica, but this orchid necklace. So, I was going to toss this one on today. I just got, my brown sweater and a white tank top, something probably everybody has in their closet. And I want to elevate it with this pop of color with this orchid necklace. Because this orchid necklace, oh, Jessica, I'm live right now, baby. You're catching me live. All right, I love it. But this orchid necklace, she's beautiful. She is solid on the back, which means that allows the color to stay consistent with whatever you put on, right? Because it's not going to catch the skin, not going to catch the color of your outfit behind it. And then it's got this really beautiful rope chain. But this is a beautiful, like princess cut, and it's a little bit larger than our veil necklace. Which this is our veil. Let's see. I'm going to put her on a neck form and then I'll be able to easily show you guys the two. But Orchid makes a really great half price piece. This is one where I know I love the cut of the stone. Like, look at those two together. Like, if you own veil, now you need to own Orchid because look what happens when you wear them together and you stack your pendants. I mean, it's absolutely stunning. You have two different chains with personalities, one beautiful rope, one beautiful paperclip chain, and two stones that are just going to reflect off of each other, right? It's absolutely stunning. Now, if you don't want to stack those two together, I always like to do the whole layering other chains with it. And we could do the Esme, right? We can do the Esme if we want, or we can continue, excuse me, with the sleek chain of adding like the Viper to it. And this is the one gold chain from the Viper. Now remember, when you get Viper, it's a really good value because you get gold and silver, right? And this is just the gold. It's like a box chain, but you definitely can add that right in to your orchid for a really sleek look, right? Okay, so I'm going to put that one on today. And so you guys can see what it looks like on. And yeah, talk to me in the comments. And as I am putting this on and showing you guys, this is just so beautiful. And I love these pops of color. The pops of color just remind me of like vacations and summertime and beaches. And because if you followed me for a while now, you now know that Seisha loves her warmer climates. I love the beach and all of those things. Not that I don't dislike like traveling to the Europe and stuff like that, but I just feel at home when it's the warmth and the beach and all of that. But look how beautiful that stack is with that sleek chain and the sleek rope chain with that beautiful color. Absolutely. Hazy would be a great pairing too. It also kind of depends on what your look is, right? Now, I told you guys when I showed off this new line that these tempo earrings were gonna be my go-to earrings. They're gonna be my hoodie earrings, meaning I love a good dangle with a hoodie. Okay, this brings back my whole tomboy days where I didn't wear jewelry whatsoever, but I love the comfiness of a good sweatshirt, good hoodie, and wear the dangles with your hoodies and also everything else, right? And then I talked about this the other day with the Lush bracelet is putting next to the marshmallows really brings out that pop of purple with the Lush. Okay. Isn't that beautiful? I think that's so great. And honestly, it brings springtime to my possible like fall looking sweater, doesn't it? With the beautiful purple and the whites. Yeah, 100%. So I'll tell you this right now for our beautiful Friday live, where I'm just so excited about what we're doing with Park Lane Jewelry and the trip that we're earning right now and all of that. I want to tell you right now, if you love any of the pieces from our website, not even just the Meadow Muse collection, maybe you're in love with something that we've had for a while, like the Lush bracelet or the Logan bracelet, excuse me, or any of those past items, or maybe Park Lane Jewelry is new to you. If you are interested in scoring one of the pieces from our current website for free, I'll give it to you for free when you host a little gathering for your own with me. If you're not local to me, we can do it online. There's so many different ways. But what you would be doing is helping this girl out get a kickstart towards her trip to Costa Rica that I will be earning, right? Because I'm going to be very transparent, you guys. So when Park Lane announces a new trip earning that we're going for, it's typically like they offer extras. And right now, we're getting triple points and double points off of people who say, yeah, I want to go for it too. Or I just want to experience Park Lane, or they just want to have their own little website that they can purchase jewelry off of themselves and get paid for it. And your points will be triple and double towards the Costa Rica trip right now. Isn't that great? Like in the beginning, they offer these things, or they have been offering them, and they are today. So if you host a gathering with me, you'd be helping me out, earn those trip points to the Costa Rica. And of course, I want to thank you for it and gift you something for free just for saying yes. Okay. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. Like, these trips are different than other companies, meaning for two reasons. For one, Park Lane always does 2 trips a year. Okay. I don't know of any other direct selling company or like a MLM company that does 2 trips a year. Usually it's only one. Park Lane always wants to outdo everybody else, and they're going to do 2 trips a year. 2 trips a year. And how incredible is that? So this year in 2026, we'll be going to Cancun, meaning like I'm bringing my mom and my kids and my husband to Cancun. And then later in the year, I'm going to take my husband to Amsterdam, all thanks to Park Lane. And then now we're earning our trip to Costa Rica for 2027. If that appeals to you, new people earn these trips all the time, especially when they lean in and test out the waters in the beginning, meaning beginning of the trip earning period, like right now, or even in the beginning of February. And if you're interested in even just like trying it out, getting some free jewelry, I mean, hello, you'd be able to pick out actually right now $700 in free jewelry just for giving Park Lane a test drive. $700 in free jewelry just for giving Park Lane a test drive. And that's just one little nugget that you would be earning, because you would also be earning all of our hostess rewards that I'm going to make sure you get the most of. Okay. Which is a lot of free jewelry right there as well. And you would be getting the paycheck for your beginning party with Park Lane Jewelry. And I'm just going to be there to handhold and help you get kickstarted all the way. All right. So I challenge you guys, for one, if you're like, I might be interested, let's host a party and then we can decide later. Simple as that. Let's just have a party for you. We can decide later what you want to do with it. I'll tell you, like, well, if it's your party, you would make X amount of money. You get this amount in free jewelry and all that stuff. The free jewelry, the $700, does change after January, though. So you might want to lean in and talk to me now. All right. You guys, Park Lane has been absolutely life changing for me and my family. Absolutely life changing. 18 years in this direct selling jewelry world, 18 years, and it's been over 11 years with Park Lane alone. I have grown so much. I have met so many people. My family has seen a huge difference in my business, and we've been able to do so much more because of Park Lane. And you bet my husband loves the fact that now he is able to travel for free, all because of me. And it's one way that I give back to our household. And my kids are elated to go to Cancun with us. It's going to be their first trip experience with Park Lane Jewelry, and I can't wait for that. So I would love to extend that to you in whatever that might look like for you. So if you are willing to help a girl out, host a party. Let's have a gathering. Talk to me in the DMs. If you click my link tree, you'll be able to, if you're not familiar with me on Facebook, you'll be able to see a chat with me feature in my link tree where you can click on that. It's going to pop over Messenger chat group, but that's a direct line to talk to me. And you can say like, hey, I'm interested. And then we'll go from there. Really, it'll be fun. So yeah, let's do this together. Costa Rica, here we come. Let's kick it off with triple and double points. And I want to spoil you if you're helping me out. So let's go, friends. Happy Friday. Share this live with a friend if you want, especially anybody who loves a good arm party, who loves a good deal and beautiful jewelry, especially when it's brand new jewelry that you can get at a huge discount, right? With our incredible sale that we have to offer and our hostess program where you can get all of what I have on for free? Yes, please. All right, friends. See you later. Have a wonderful weekend. And I can't wait to talk to you guys in the DMs about hosting or maybe even leaning in and test driving this business. See you later.